Prologue. In 2030, according to the calendar of the inhabitants of the Earth, the very same contact described many times by science fiction writers in books, movies, and games took place. Instantly, everything and everyone on the planet froze. Each person, regardless of gender, age, nationality, and religion, with some inner eye saw a representative of another civilization who did not consider it necessary to introduce himself, and heard a short silent speech that touched everyone. As a representative of the Intergalactic Alliance of Reasonable, I declare that, based on the results of observations, you are not worthy of respect or joining the Alliance. But we are reasonable, and therefore we will give your species a chance. Therefore, 1,000 random people will take part in the replication project. Wait. And now, after another 10 years, for 1,000 people of different faiths, nationalities, genders, and ages, the world they were accustomed to and their native planet Earth disappeared. Forever or not, only time will tell. Chapter 1. And so, 10 years have passed since the contact. What did this event give to people? In principle, it gave nothing, except a feeling of disappointment and their own impotence. Resources, technology, power, wealth, all this, as it turned out, is dust on the scale of even one of their own galaxies, let alone others. People turned out to be the most ordinary, backward, and unreasonable race. Although they were promised a chance, which means there is hope that something will change after the promised replication project. However, 1,000? Only 1,000 out of the multi-billion population of the Earth? And this 1,000 is not military, scientists, or the elite of society, but just 1,000 random people? Well, this is not a chance, but rather a mockery. Of course, human nature itself does not tolerate sitting and waiting for who knows what, and for who knows how long. All the world's superpowers, in order to at least try to increase the chances of humanity, created training centers for everyone who wanted to, where they gave training in military affairs, sciences, and the basics of survival to everyone who wanted to within a year after contact. But human nature, greed, stupidity, and the fear that people who have completed the training, having become a new, better version of themselves, will want and try to change the world around them today and now, led to the fact that the training program was closed and the training centers themselves were destroyed 3 years after they began working. Looking ahead, I will say that people really got a chance and even managed to use it, eventually entering the MGAR. And let me introduce myself. My name is Ivan, and my story awaits you ahead. The story of a participant in the replication project. Good, bad, kind, or not. It is not for me to judge. I will rather just be a storyteller who will share the story of what the replication project is.